GTA San Andreas. We're doing dating. We're with Helena, double A gamer for life. Okay, so like in the other video I mentioned when we met Helena, if you don't have all the oysters, you would have to drop your body fat below 20%, or not your body fat, but your body mass, your muscles
Hey, Carl, it's
basically.
Helena.
Hey, lady.
But because
Carl, take me
we
dancing.
have all
Alright, for sure.
the oysters, we have max sex appeal, so we don't have to jump through any of the hoops for the females to be our girlfriends. And I believe we've gone to dinner 2 or 3 times now, and now she wants to go dancing. Okay, so I love when vehicles do that. Anyway, with all the dating, I will show the driving back and forth to the destinations, no matter how long or short they are, because it is part of the date. You want to get there and back without pissing them off. And using a bike is usually, for me, I find the best way to get around. You can zing through traffic a lot easier than in a car, and you're less likely to irritate a female to the point where she says take her home. So if you were in a vehicle and you kept hitting other cars and buildings and poles or whatever, she'd just say, just take me home. And then there'll be no coffee to be had. And if we're going through the trouble of dating the women, we want to get the coffee because, hey, you know, CJ's got to get a little something out of all this, so...
Carl, you must think I'm a bitch.
Keep talking.
This place makes me feel great, Carl.
Okay, now once we get into here to do some dancing, you're going to notice the video be muted. Anytime I go into a dance club, I will have to mute the audio because of the music that's played in here. So, but it will show all the dancing sequence. So feel free to jump through the video as you like, but you know, I could just easily cut to the end of the dancing, but you know, doing the dancing routine is part of the date, so I have to get it in the video. But sorry that you have to sit here and watch the music and not hear, or sit here and watch the video with no music playing. So he's like, he's dancing, but there's no sound. So apologize for that, but that's the way it's got to be for YouTube purposes. And the little dance routine is pretty much the same for all the females. Doesn't really change at all. Only the females change. And I think it's only till when you finally date Millie and you take her to a club that you'll actually play a different song. But you do have to score a certain amount of points for the date to be positive. If you just sat back and didn't get a certain amount of numbers, which to be honest with you, I don't remember because I always try to get the highest I can. But after a certain point, it's like once I get past 2,500, 3,000, if I miss some, you know, I miss some. But you want to do your best to try to get your score up over 2,500. I think that's what you need. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you do have to score a certain amount for the date to be positive. And then after that point, you can go ahead and, you know, just let the buttons kind of go. So like right now, I'm over 3,200. I could probably just stop hitting the buttons and just sit back and chill and watch him dance. But whatever. So it's up to you how far you want to go as far as doing the button sequence. As long as you the date goes positive, that's the only thing. You know, you're out here, you picked her up. You know, you might as well make sure that the date goes positive. As I mentioned many times, it's really up to you where you want to go with this dating thing. The outfit you get from getting 100%, if it's something that you like to wear, then obviously do that, but it's nothing I do. It's just for the sake of the game, I'm going to take the girls up to 100%. Okay, so now that we're done dancing, the audio's back on.
I'd murder you just to prove I could, Carl.
Oh, why?
Dating the women would have definitely been more beneficial if CJ's dialogue would kind of coincide with what they're talking about. But, all the women have like a half a dozen response things that they say, and it doesn't really vary much, unfortunately, but, it's the game. What are you going to do? Now, because we're leaving the club, you can
I don't mean to be an actor.
drive as
but I
fast
wanted
as you
to.
like.
This is
It's
so
not one of the dates
I'm
where
just
you have
gonna
to take for a drive. So, zing along. Get there and back as fast as you can, as long as you're not crashing into things.
I once shot a boyfriend by mistake.
Keep talking.
We'll back it in for a quick getaway after we have our coffee.
Hey, how about some coffee, sugar?
Of course, we're going in for coffee. I just didn't cut a rug with her just to be like, no, I'm out of here.
Oh, Carl!
I've never understood the phrase meaningless sex.
How much do I owe you?
Okay. Taking my time getting down there. Okay, she's at 44%, so I definitely got a few more dates to go before I hit my mark there. Apologize for taking so long in the pause menu there. I don't know what the hell that was all about. So anyway, we are back for another date.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, gorgeous.
Let's go for a drive, now.
I'm down
This
with
place
that.
is fantastic.
Okay, so taking her for a drive is real nice. You don't want to go super fast or slow. It's just kind of moderate speed as far as taking her for a drive. And
Oh, I love it around here.
pretty much this area works for her. Previously, what I'll do is I'll just stay on the dirt roads by her house.
Honest, Carl.
But this is the first time taking her for a drive. And as you can see, it was starting to go negative there, so I slow her way down. And just kind of pulse your trigger a little bit. Like I said, she's kind of moderate speed. Now, one of the the tricky things is that
I'd made so much money out of divorce.
Katie
I hear you.
will ask you to take her for a drive, and she'll say, go fast, but it's actually you need to take it real slow with her. But, you know, it's just like, all right, she said to go fast, so I went fast, and then all of a sudden it'll go from, like, just all way negative and then fail all of a sudden. So, well, we'll cover that once we get into doing her.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
I just love this place. Come on, gangster, take your ma home. Why did I... Twice I've left men, Carl. Both for their brothers.
Oh, why?
You want to come up for some coffee?
Cool.
You know I'm gonna.
Oh, Carl.
I ain't insecure, but tell me I'm great.
Incredible.
I'm not exactly sure which one of these vehicles. I never actually tested to see which one was locked. But I just got her keys, which means we broke 50%. Okay, a little late on the video there, but picked her up for a date, and she wants to go for a drive. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to just stay on the dirt roads associated to her house, and just like I said, keep the speed at a moderate level, and that'll keep her happy. And she kind of likes the countryside, so just cruise up the hill here.
Not this slow. We should run away to Paris or Prague.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
Take me home, baby.
Okay, another successful date. Taking Helena for a drive is definitely the fastest way to go. Like I said, it's right there by her house. Just use the dirt roads. Not too fast, not too slow with the speed,
Keep
and
talking.
back to the house for coffee.
All right, let's have us some coffee.
Oh, come on, baby.
How much do I owe you?
Okay, so that takes care of another date with Helena. We're going to go ahead and break the video here and come back with the next series of dates with her. Okay, we're at 64%. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.